Well, a blast of Arctic weather from the north plunged our region into a sub-zero deep freeze today.
That's right. Frigid temperatures and fierce winds meant brutal cold and an alert from the city of Hamilton for people to stay inside for their own safety. Al Sweeney was out in this weather today and joins us live with the latest. Al.
Hi there, Taz. Well, I can tell you we weren't out for very long. These temperatures and these kinds of wind chills are enough to freeze exposed skin in a matter of minutes. But frostbite isn't the only issue. For some people, this kind of weather can be deadly. The temperature was minus 16 this morning, with a wind from the north that brought the wind chill down to minus 27, the coldest day so far this year.
It's cold. It's a very cold day today, so I'm kind of hoping that spring comes soon.
I stay inside most of the time. It works pretty well.
If you had to be outside,
dress warm, many layers, drink hot liquids.
But he says that may not always work. The freezing weather is the result of a huge Arctic air mass gripping most of eastern Canada and leading to a series of extreme cold warnings. In the middle of it, power went out to more than 500 homes in East Hamilton.
All the power went out at 6:30 this morning, and it hasn't been on since.
When are you expecting to get power back on?
7 p.m. tonight, they said.
Fortunately, James Orvis has a generator until the power comes back on. And the city of Hamilton and community agencies were keeping warming centers open for the homeless.
And it's not going to take long for these folks who have been outside all day. We had some really high winds earlier, and the dampness, fingers and toes don't last very long in this kind of weather.
Organizations like the YWCA and the Hub say they were way over regular capacity during the night, with people trying to stay warm and stay alive.
We get really worried about folks at this time of year because, we know how quickly someone can die. Like, that's the real, when we're talking about the severity, the fear is seeing people die through the winter. We know that happens in larger communities every single year.
You can't imagine how cold it is.
Victoria Cormier lives with that fear.
You know what? I don't want to see any more of my friends freeze to death.
But for now, Environment Canada says the worst of the bitter cold will be over soon.
Well, it won't last that long. That's the good news, is that we actually we'll hit a low of minus 20 overnight, so continuing cold, but winds tapering off, so the wind chills will be present, but not as strong as they were today.
And then we're into a period of milder weather. Forecasters are calling for temperatures above zero starting Sunday, and maybe even some rain showers. But first, we have to get through the rest of this cold weather.